Okay, these are reflections, section 9.1. I'm going straight to question 6. I've got to reflect each of these shapes, that one, in the x-axis, and it tells me on page 154 I've got to do exactly the same thing to all those things, all those 4 shapes that you see, and then reflect them in the y-axis as well. So x-axis and y-axis. I'll do the, let's have a look, got a little mark there, and I'll ignore that. I'll first reflect in the x-axis. Actually, I can't ignore it, it's boring. Just get rid of that little thing. Anything else? What about that? That's gone as well. Alright, I think we're active now. So, reflection of rectangle A in the x-axis. So we're 2 squares away from the mirror. So that's going to be 2 squares away, that's okay. Then start to draw the rest of the shape. Like so. And there it is. Okay, that is the image of the original object, A. So let's just have a quick check. So I've got to list all the coordinates. Well, okay, let's do a few. That's 1, 2, 1, 5. That's 6, 2, and 6, 5. And the coordinates of the image is 1 minus 2, 6 minus 2, 6 minus 5, and 1 minus 5. So that's that done. I won't write it, I've just said it. And that's the reflection in the x-axis. I think I'll do all the x's first in case I get confused. Now let's just do C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares. So I'm going down to minus 7 in the x direction. Okay, it didn't work very well. That's not bad. Do that. Sort of okay, isn't it? And then we go up 3 squares away. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to join that to that. And then we go to 5. So there's going to be minus 5 here. There's a reflection. Right, and that's the reflection in the x-axis. That should be a little bit longer like that. Okay, so that's the reflection of this little polygon type thing. See, and I think there's a black line there, so I think I'll draw a red line here just to reflect that black line. As you can see, every single point is the same distance away from the mirror line, but in this case the x-axis. So this is 7 units away, and the image is 7 units away as well. So that's the reflection of C in the x-axis. We'll do B. This time we're into negative territory. So still 2 squares away. So start working 2 squares away. So this is the image, and point B is minus 5 minus 6. So I want to go minus 5 plus 6. So I'll do that and join the ends. I should have a good accurate reflection of triangle B in the x-axis. So there's the mirror, and we've reflected opposite straight across the road. Now we're going to do D. This is quite difficult. We're going to reflect this shape in the x-axis, and it's going to cut through. So for example, this point will be here, and this point will be here. So I'm going to try and draw it carefully. This is most unusual, most unconventional, but this is correct. Now if you look at it carefully, the this point is 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, or 4 units away from the mirror, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4 points away from the mirror, 4 squares away from the mirror. That's not very accurately done, but I think you get the idea. Let's just check this. So this image is 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 away. It works. It's just that I didn't draw the line very well. But I hope you can see what we're trying to do here. Now I want to reflect them in blue and do it in the y-axis. Going back to the original shape. So here we go. 1 square away from the y-axis. So start at square away. 5 squares. Is that 5? That's 5 squares. Come down 3. Go across 5 squares. And go back to the beginning. So therefore this shape is the image of the object A in the y-axis. So it's a reflection of object A in the y-axis. And I could name the coordinates. He asked me to do that on the other page. So that will be minus 1, 2. That will be minus 1, 5. That will be minus 6, 2. That will be minus 6, 5. Alright. Now we reflect this one in the y-axis. I drag it from here. I think I can stop there. So that's the same as that in the y-axis. Then we're going to go up to 7 units. So we drag that up to 7. Okay, so that's right. So 6, 7. That works. Then come straight down like that. I could finish it off, I suppose, by doing that. and could go over the line. Don't need to do that really. So anyway, you can see that's the reflection of C in the y-axis. That's done, and we'll do the same with B as well. So 1, 2 squares away. Again, this is the mirror line. 1, 2 squares away, 2 squares away. That should reach 8 because it's 8 units long. What we got here? We go -5 minus 6. So I'm going to go 5, 6. Sorry, 5 minus 6. And I should join the ends. That'll be perfectly good. Something like that. There you go. Best I can do with this little pen. Right, what do we got then? Go back to pen proper. Working black, I suppose, just in case I need to write something. Okay, so let's just revise. This red image here is the reflection of A in the x-axis, the mirror. This blue image here is the reflection of A in the y-axis. Again, please note equal distance either side of the mirror line. This blue one here is the reflection of this black object, this black polygon C in the y-axis, and this red one here is a reflection of C in the x-axis. Now, got to do this awkward little thing here, and go back and do it. So this time, remember, we're reflecting this black object, which they've called D, in the y-axis. So 1, 2 squares away, 1, 2 squares. So I'm going to start here, and better get back to my line facility really, and do this. That's 4 squares across, like that. Then it peaks there, so I'm going to peak it there as well. Same distance but on the other side of the mirror. Join the ends, and that's quite a nice representation. It's a lovely image of the reflection. Well, the image is the reflection of D in the line called the y-axis. So I'll stop there, and that's it, I think, in terms of reflections. Or I think there's question 8 on the other page. I better get on with that. This won't take very long. He says for each diagram A to D, I've got A and C there, write down the equation of the line of reflectional symmetry. Essentially, drawing the line of symmetry and name the equation. I want this to stand out, so I'm going to do it quite thick. Let's have a look. Go for this thing here. Now, here is shape A. Here is the image called A dash. That's what that little line means. And as you can see, the mirror is straight across here. Now, so I'm going to take my line, put it across there, and that is in fact the x-axis. But the x-axis is not an equation. The equation of the x-axis is y equals 0. You may recall from other videos that the horizontal lines that pass through the y-axis as follows. All the y lines, as I call them, are horizontal. So that will be the line y equals 8. This will be the line y equals 4. This will be the line y equals -4. And so this is going to be the line y equals 0, because all the y parts of each coordinate are 0. So for example, 1, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, y is 0. So get this into your head then. The y-axis has an equation of x equals 0, but the x-axis has an equation of y equals 0. And since we're mentioning x equals 0, look, this is the mirror line. This is the line of reflectional symmetries, they call it, straight down there, and this is the line x equals 0. See, lovely drawn reflections, cut it straight down the middle, and that's it. Like I said earlier, the y-axis is the line x equals 0. The x lines are vertical. Just to revise that, this will be the line x equals 6, for example. This will be the line, just follow me, x equals -7, for example. Therefore, the one right in the middle is x equals 0, because all the x parts of each coordinate are 0. For example, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, 9. All these zeros are the x's. I'll stop there because this is really about reflectional symmetry, lines of symmetry, and I think there's a couple more actually. So here's me stopping. Here we go, here's the rest of it. Right, let's draw a nice thick line, as you can see, straight down there. Use the line facility. Let's just do that quickly. It's a bit thick. Wouldn't normally do it as thick as this in class, but that's that. So, as I said, horizontal lines are the x's. That's the line x equals 2. That's the equation of that line. And this one looks a little bit more tricky. It's not. So we have here we're passing through y equals -1. Here we're passing through y equals -4. And right in the middle is this line here, which I'm going to try and draw for you. accurately. Well, that's the best I can do. As you can see, that blue line is now the line of reflective symmetry, or the line of symmetry that allows reflection to occur. And so therefore, if you look carefully, our horizontal y line passes through -2.5. So ugly little equation, but the equation of this line is y equals -2.5, and that's correct. And I really will stop now because I'm out of questions, and that's your introductory video in terms of reflections. We didn't even touch grade C. Not a problem. We'll do this another time.